I recall days gone by, and that night we shared as we walked along the beach, and how the waves would rush in, the water would return once again, and how we walked there, just you and I, under the light of the moon, and what we shared. And I couldn't help but think that out of all human time and history, somehow destiny smiled upon me. Somehow I was chosen to be that man there with you all along. The joy that I felt that night, I felt like my heart was going to explode. I've never felt anything like that before or since. But somehow, some way, all of that has slipped away. We find ourselves here today on the opposite side of where we were. The opposite of what we had. I feel like I have lost you. I feel like I am to you nothing more than refuse. Refuse to be discarded, forgotten, just like that. But how can that be? Well, you were there with me and you remember what we shared. Did it mean nothing to you? The time, those moments we had, the moments of promise, the moments of hope. You and I shared something magical. And now it's all lost. Is that what you want me to believe? It's all lost. All for nothing. I've been a lot of things in my life, but a desperate man I have not been. I know what we had. I know what we shared. And now you want me to forget that. To walk away as if I never met you. As if I never felt the connection, the impact of your life upon mine. But I have. Your beauty is something I will never forget. The way that you looked upon me in those moments. There was no one else around. Just two of us. Things that you said. How am I to think that somehow that was a lie? How am I to imagine that somehow that wasn't even real? That was real. For me, it was real. I have to imagine. I have to, for my own sanity, imagine that it was real for you too. I cannot believe, even for a moment, that there's nothing in your heart. That there's nothing there at all. How can that be? How could we be here now? How can you feel nothing for me? You want me to walk away? You want me to be the one to say goodbye. I don't want to be that one. I don't want to be the one that says goodbye. But if you don't want me in your life, what else do I have? What other choice do I have? I'm not going to stay where I'm not wanted. If I can't have you, then I'll walk away. I will take the sorrow that I feel inside and somehow find a way to move forward beyond it. In time, maybe it heals, maybe it doesn't, but I will never forget you. Know that. Never. I'll never forget what we share. If even for just a moment, I will never forget it. Never. There was something there. Something real. I think it could have been more, but now I'll never know. So I'll be the one to say. I'll be the one to say. Goodbye. Goodbye.